So let's see this problem. A person crosses a 600-meter long street in 5 minutes, and you are asked to calculate the speed, but you have to give in kilometer per hour. The speed, whatever you are asked, is distance by time. What is distance? 600. What is time? 5 minutes. And you have asked to find in kilometer per hour. This is in meter. How you convert meter to kilometer? Meter is high, right? To convert to kilometer, you have to divide by 1000. So divide by 1000. Okay. And per hour they are asking. They are giving in minutes. So you have to convert the minutes to hour. Right. So 5 minutes is how many hours? It will be divided by 60. Correct? That many hours. Correct? This is what is the thing, right? So this one and this one will get cancelled. Okay. And then these two sabers and this two will get cancelled. So if this is there, this 6 will go up. So it will be 36 by 5. So when you divide 36 by 5, 36, 7 times 35, 1.0, 2 times 10 divided by 2. So 7.2 answer is there, something answer is there. And what you have to do? Go and click that. You are the right options. And you can also find the explanation here. Right? What I did, the explanation said. So it's a simple explanation what I did. Always go with the formula. Maths is so simple. Distance by time, substitute the values, convert it into the respective units. You're good to go. Okay. So second problem is aeroplane covers a certain distance at 240 km per hour in 5 hours. Okay. To cover the same distance, like in a particular time it has to cover now, and what speed it has to travel, they are asking. Okay. So the simple thing is, what they are asking, speed they are asking. What is speed? Speed is distance by time taken. Okay, let's assume the distance to be d itself. Now what is the time taken? Time taken is this one, right? This will be 3 into 1, 3 plus 2, 5 by 3. Right, this is a mixed fraction. If you make it a proper fraction, you have to multiply the denominator into this one. 3 into 1, 3 plus 2, 5. 5 by 3. So your distance by time taken is 5 by 3. Right, this will be 3d by 5. So I'm just giving the distance as d itself. This will be the speed. Okay, but you don't know what is the distance. But they are planning to cover same distance only. Like in the speed, it is covering 5. In this, it can cover the distance. If it travels at this speed, it can cover in 5 hours. So what will be the distance? Distance will be speed into time, right? Distance is speed into time. Okay, distance by time is speed. Okay, so this for this distance, right? You can multiply this to 240 into 5, right? So 3 into 240 into 5 divided by 5, right? This 5 and 5 cancel. If you multiply this, this will be 0, 12, 7. So 720. So easily you can solve. The approach is, first you have to start with the base formula. Distance by time. What is distance? We don't know the distance, right? This is what you have to calculate, right? Distance by time is given. Put the time. For finding distance, they are given some other data. With that data, you can find the distance, because they are traveling the same distance only they have to cover. So find what is the distance, speed into time. Put that value for that here, and then cancel and calculate. Okay. So it can be solved this fast. Okay, so if a person was at 15 kilometer per hour, okay, instead of 10 kilometer per hour, he can cover 20 kilometer extra distance. Okay, so they are asking for the actual distance. What is the formula for the distance? Distance is speed into time. So put this first. Okay, so for which data? Let's actual distance is d, right? For actual distance, what is the speed? 10 kilometer per hour, and it covers that particular time, which is t, 10t. This distance it covers. Okay, but it travels at 14 kilometer per hour. It can cover 20 kilometer more. So d plus 20, which is equal to 14 into t. Correct? So from this, what is t? In this, what is t? This will be d by 20. That is what is t, right? 10 have to come, d by 20. Here, what is t? D plus 20 by 14. So both the times are equal, right? This travels at higher speed, but it can cover extra distance. But both time will be same. Both are t and time will be same. So d by 20, which is be equal to d plus 20 divided by 14. Correct? In this, you have to calculate d. Okay, in this, try to do and calculate d. So guys, they are asking for actual distance. What is the formula for distance? Speed into time, right? So let's assume, right? So if they travel at 10 kilometer per hour, they cover the actual distance, which is d, right? Assume the time to be t. So speed into time is 10 kilometer per hour into time, okay, which is the actual distance. If they travel at 40 kilometer per hour, what is the actual distance they cover? What is the distance they cover? D plus 20. That is also they covered in t time. What is t here? D by 10. D by 10, right? Sorry, d by 10. Correct, d by 10. From here t. What is t here? D plus 20 by 14. This 14 multiply come here. These two you can equate. This is 20. Correct? Because they have traveled at the same time. Right? If they equate, how you find out? Cross multiply. Cross multiply 14d is equal to, you multiply here. This is 10d plus 10 into 20, 200. Okay, so if this comes right, 14d minus 10d, 14d minus 10d, 4d is equal to 200, and d is equal to 200, 4 it comes here divided by 4, which is equal to 50, 50 is there, correct. That is why you have to keep on writing the formula, put the thing. You frame equations, and this, right, you can equate it, right? There t is this is t, both the even if you have travel in both the speeds, right, the time will be same, because one is covering extra distance this is given time. So you can equate the time and find the distance. That is why you have to just keep on writing. When you see a problem, right, just put the formula and keep on writing the given data. That is how you'll get some clue. If you keep on thinking, you will not get any clue. Okay, first thing is you have to basically, what you have to find, you have to find the speed of the car. Okay, so just put that one. Speed is what? Distance by time. Okay, you are given two data. One is for the train, one is for the car. You have to find speed of the car. Okay, this is speed of the car. Okay, so what is the distance? Distance is 75 kilometers. Both have to travel 75 kilometers by time taken. Okay, so this will be 75 divided by time taken is t. You are not given any time. um right, the train, on the way, however, the train lost about 12.5 minutes, right? So the train travels 50% faster. Okay, so if the speed of car is s1, whatever the speed of a train, it will be 50% faster, which is speed into 50% of speed. Speed plus 50% of speed. This is 50% faster, right? So 50% of the speed you have to add to the speed of the car. This will be the train speed. 50% of the speed. This is yes. Okay. 50% is 0.5. So this is s plus 0.5 s. This will be 1.5 s. So 1.5 s is the speed of the train because it is 50% faster. Correct? So 1.5 s we can write it as 3 by 2 s also. Okay. So the next data will be 3.2 s, 3 by 2 s. Okay. If this is the speed will be Distance by time taken. What is distance by time taken? So it lost 25 minutes stopping at the station. Okay, 12.5 minutes while stopping at the stations. So this time will be uh, so let's it lost 12.5 minutes, right? So that is why it is able to write arrive at the same time, right? So t minus actual time minus this 12.5 minutes. If you divide it by, if you want it hard, 12.5 divided by 60, correct? Right? In this, what you have to calculate? You have to calculate the speed. You can equate both the things. You can equate the time. You can find both the times are same, right? And then you can calculate for speed. Okay, can you try to do it? Okay, now with the given data, we have got two formulas. Okay, in this, the speed of the car will be distance by time, which is 75 by t. Okay, so time will be 75 divided by speed. Okay, this is the time taken by the car. What will be the time taken by the train? This is the speed of the train, and this is the distance by time taken by the train. It takes 12.5 minutes less, right? So actual time taken, it takes 12.5 minutes less than the car. So car time minus the 12.5. So in this, what will be the time? Time will be, you take the complete thing this side. Okay, so t minus 12.5 divided by 60 is equal to 75 divided by this 3.2 has come down. Okay, so in this the 2 can go up. This will be 150 divided by s, and this will be plus. If it comes this side now, this will be plus 125. So these two things you can equate. This is also time and this is also time. This will be 150 divided by 3s, and this 12.5 divided by 60 will go something, will be plus. So this is the time taken by the car to reach from A to B, and this is the time taken by the train to reach from A to B, and both will be equal. That both the times are equal. In this, you have to calculate the value for s. Okay, what will be the s? So this will be 75 by s. This 150 comes this side now. 150 by 3s is equal to 12.5 divided by 60. This is 60. Okay, so now cross multiply, same thing. What is this? 3 into 75 minus 150. This yes cross multiply, this yes cross multiply. Uh, this we can cancel, right? This is 50, right? Correct. 3 5s are 15. So this will be 50. So this is 50. Um, this will be divided by s. So s into s square, but here there will be one s, there will be one s here. So s and one s square will be cancelled. So you'll have s alone. Okay. So 3 into 75 is, I made a mistake here. Since the 3 is cancelled here, we need not put this. So 75 minus 50 is 25. So 25 by s is equal to 25 by s is equal to 12.5 by 60. So we need s, right? So yes, get s this side and get all the things this side. So basically in mathematics, whatever you want, take it to the equal to. So you can reciprocal this, right? So this will be s by 25 is equal to reciprocal this 60 by 12.5. So this is 25. Okay, so s will be equal to Let's multiply and divide by 10 so that this point will go off. So this will be 600 divided by 125. So I multiply by 10 here and here so that the point is goes off, and into 25, right? And 25 and 125, this will be 5 times. If you cancel this one time, and then 2, and then 0, this will be 120. 120 answer is there. This is it. So a quick recap is basically, right, they are given two different datas, and what is same in that, both train and car will travel at the will reach at the same time. So calculate the time, equate the formulas for the time, and then you can find for the unknown values. When you calculate when you equate the formula for time, you can find the speed by calculation. Okay, the next problem is like one bus is traveling at the speed of 54 kilometer per hour. Okay, but without stop, right? But including stopping, the speed is, because if it stops there, the speed reduces, right? So the speed is 45 kilometer per hour. Okay, so if they are asking the time spent, does the spent how many minutes does the bus stop per hour for 1 hour? What is the time spent in stopping? They are asking. Okay, so for 1 hour, they are asking what is the time spent in stopping. Okay, so for 1 hour, what is the kilometer less it's traveling? For 1 hour without stopping, it is traveling 54 kilometer, right? With stopping, it is traveling 45 kilometer. So how much less kilometer is traveling? 9 kilometer. It's what it is stopping. So the time spent in stopping per hour is 9 kilometer, right? Otherwise, if it doesn't stop, it would have traveled 9 kilometers per. So we just need to calculate the time spent to travel 9 kilometers. If you find the time spent to travel 9 kilometers, you'll get the time. Convert it to minutes. That's it. Okay. So for traveling 9 kilometers, what's the time taken? So from here, right, for traveling 54 kilometers, it takes 1 hour, correct? Normally. Okay. For traveling 9 kilometers, how much hours it will take? Right? If this data is given, right, multiply this two and divide by this, right, which will be 9 into 1 is 9 divided by 54. Okay, this will be in hours. You have to convert to minutes. So convert to minutes, multiply by 60. Okay, so 9 6 are 54, right? 6 6, it's 10. So it should be 10 kilometer per 10 minutes is the answer.